Jabba here. Welcome to The Buzz. We're here in Homebush in Sydney at the Australian Tibetan Freedom Festival. Behind me are actually some genuine Tibetan monks chanting, and that's part of the reason that we're here today. Because the Beastie Boys, you would have heard of them, they actually sampled some Tibetan monks chanting on their Ill Communication record from 1994. And they had some money from royalties for that album they wanted to give to the Tibetan cause, and they thought, there aren't many places to give it to, let's start our own foundation. They did. It's called the Milarepa Fund, and it sets about spreading awareness and also raising funds for the Free Tibet cause. I don't know, if you're not that familiar with the Tibetan cause, basically the Chinese invaded in around 1949, annexed Tibet, they claimed it as their own, kicked out as many Tibetans as they could, and slowly, steadily since then have been increasing the Chinese population and basically clamping down on Tibetan culture. So today, here at the Tibetan Freedom Festival, it's actually one in 4 worldwide concerts which are taking place on this day in Amsterdam, Tokyo and Chicago. All around the world, people are getting together to celebrate trying to free Tibet, trying to get some kind of awareness on this problem. And the people that are helping to do that today here in Sydney are the cream of Australia's bands. Here today to help celebrate and bring awareness to this problem are some great bands. Regurgitator, Spiderbait, Blackalicious, they're from overseas, but that's fine. Jebediah, they're going to be here, UMI, Regurgitator, Spiderbait, my God, the Celibate Rifles, the list is just infinite, it's very large. Neil Finn, he's here as well. So we're going to be chatting to all those bands and artists today here on The Buzz to talk a little bit about, find out a little bit more about Tibet and bringing you lots more action from the day. Let's kick off The Buzz right now with a bit of action from our right clip. We'll see you back here very soon on The Buzz at the Tibetan Freedom Festival. It's about the Tibetan Freedom Festival, or the problems in Tibet.
I think, Tibet, it's obviously a significant kind of human rights issue, but I think it's probably should bring awareness to the whole fact that, it's 1999 and there's still people living in kind of in a less amount of freedom than you'd probably like people to be living in. So I think, Tibet's a good kind of symbol for the, struggles all around the world, because, it is probably the most visible instance of, a group of people being treated unfairly.
And what do you think might be achieved today?
I think people watch the news all the time and they go, oh no, look at that, and people don't get a chance to actually physically do anything unless they can go and march or something that people don't usually do. They're too lazy to do it, so it's nice for us just to be able to do what we do, play music and do it for free and hopefully raise some money, but be a part of it.
Raising awareness as well is really important, people get to, hear about what's happening around the world and, not just kind of what's happening on TV.
And obviously when it comes to the voices of the rock stars.
Well, if they see people they perhaps, admire or respect or whatever, standing up for a cause, and maybe they'll, take it under their belt as well.
People they admire and respect, that's better than calling you rock stars, sorry.
Well, you'd hope they admire and respect it. They probably
Well, I think they will. I mean, that seems to be the point of it, and that seems to be working from the people we've spoken to out there. And that's kind of why'd you here? We're here to see the bands, and they go, and to support Tibet. So
that's good.
Thanks for talking to us. Russell and Annie from UMI. Here's some more music right now on The Buzz. We'll be back at the Australian Tibetan Freedom Festival.
This is Terrence Trent Davey on lead guitar. Iron